Good evening, everybody, and welcome on into another edition of Philadelphia Phillies Play-by-Play with your boy, JJ. My name is Jason Joseph. Hopefully you all are having yourselves a fantastic Friday night. It is the weekend, and, well, it's the last weekend until September, man. September 1st is literally on Sunday, as crazy as that sounds. Phillies, they did come back and win last night's game after being down 4-0. And they ended up winning by a final score of 5-4 thanks to contributions from Brandon Marsh, who had a 3-run homer in the bottom of the 6th, and then Nick Castellanos, who had a 2-run homer to dead center field in the bottom of the 7th. The Phillies did not look back, and they ended up winning that game by a score of 5-4. But who will take Game 2 of this series? That is the question. Comment down below, and we'll get into everything. All right, so let's go to our main page. All right, so on the mound tonight for the Phillies will be Ranger Suarez, a left-handed pitcher who has a 2.82 earned run average along with a 1.06 whip as well. He's gone 124 and a third of an inning and has 122 strikeouts on the season. He did make his return from the injured list last weekend and ended up going 5 strong innings, just allowed 1 earned run, 4 hits, and had 6 strikeouts, and actually got his first win since June 8th. So that was really nice to see. He was 10-1 at that point, and now he's 11-5 on the season. All right, so he pitched, and he looked pretty good. The offense gave him a lot of run support in that game against the Kansas City Royals, and you need him to give you a nice little quality start again today. Don't know how many pitches he's going to be limited to. He did throw 72 pitches in his last outing, so I'm sure that Rob is going to be cautious about that and see where his pitch count is as the game heads on. Phillies are in their City Edition uniforms, and meanwhile, on the other side of the mound, the guy that they're going to be facing will be Reynaldo Lopez, the 30-year-old from the Dominican Republic, and he's been really special this season. He actually, in his last outing against the Washington Nationals, went 6 strong innings, had 7 strikeouts, 1 earned run, and 3 hits allowed as well. And against the Phillies, he actually had 10 strikeouts in 5 innings, and the Phillies really struggled against him last Tuesday. All right, so we're ready to get started. Let's go. And here we go. All right, so the lineup for the Braves as the Phillies do take the field. It'll be Whit Merrifield, Jorge Soler, Marcell Ozuna, Matt Olson, Ramon Laureano, Michael Harris II, Orlando Arcia, Sean Murphy, and Gio Urshela. So Merrifield is over at second. He's batting in the leadoff spot. Soler is batting second. He's playing out in right field. Ozuna's the DH. Olson is over at first base. And then it's Ramon Laureano playing out in left field. Michael Harris II playing in center. And then it's Orlando Arcia, who is over at shortstop, and he's batting 7th. 8th will be Sean Murphy. He's catching behind the plate. And batting 9th will be Gio Urshela. Braves are in their away uniforms with the gray tops and the gray bottoms, but the red Braves letters on the front. And you got the blue last names on the back, along with the numbers as well. All right, so the first pitch is taken all the way for strike 1. And we are underway. So let's move this guy up, and let's move this guy down. The 0-1 pitch, and that is taken for a ball. How's everybody doing in the chat? Mulberry Miles is here. Going to be a great game. Norman S. is here. What's going on, JJ? What's up, Neil? What's up, Corey? What's up, Shantae? How you guys doing? What is good? The 1-1, and that's fouled away. Hope 16 is here as well. Congratulations to the new members. Jesus Shuttlesworth. What's going on, man? I haven't seen you on here in a while. What's going on, dude? 1 ball, 2 strikes, and the pitch fouled off. So Merrifield is up at the plate for the Braves. And on the bump is Ranger Suarez. 1-2 on the way, swing and a miss, and Ranger Suarez has struck out Whit Merrifield, and there's 1 gone. The first K cashed into the bank tonight by Ranger. was an outside pitch, and Merrifield just chased after it and could not catch up to it. All right, what is going on? First pitch to Soler, and he takes it upstairs for ball one. Crew chief for tonight's game. Well, it'll be Vic Carapazza. Or, excuse me, that was last night's game. Excuse me, Carapazza's over at third. Paul Clemens is the home plate umpire today as the next pitch is fouled away. And then Adam Hamari is over at first base. Edwin Moscasco is at second, and Vic Carapazza is the third base umpire. Temperature, it's 73 degrees. It's pretty cloudy outside at the bank in Philadelphia. The 1-1. There's strike two called by Clemens on the inside corner. So the count is now 1-2. Defensively, from 1 through 9 for the Phils, as the 1-2 is outside for ball two. It'll be Harper over at first. You got over at second base, Bryson Stott. Then it's Edmundo Sosa over at third. He's playing for Alec Bohm. And then Turner's over at shortstop. 2-2 pitch. And that's another called strike three by Ranger Suarez. Back-to-back strikeouts. It looked a little bit inside, but nonetheless a very, very good pitch. So back-to-back strikeouts. And there's two gone. See those K's in the chat. Outfield for the Phillies will be Brandon Marsh in left, Johan Rojas in center, and Nick Castellanos playing out in right. Catcher tonight for the Phillies is JT, and on the bump is Ranger Suarez. Comes Marcelo Zuna, and he fouls off the first pitch. Ranger has faced the Braves twice this season and has gone 10 innings, has allowed 9 hits, 8 earned runs, and has a total of 12 strikeouts. 0-1, check swing, did he go? And they say no over at first base. Ozuna hitting .308, has 37 homers and 98 runs batted in as well. 1-1, swing and a miss. .308 average is 5th in all of baseball. He's tied for 4th in homers, and he's 3rd in RBI. He could win the Triple Crown. Just fouled the next pitch off of his foot. Again, the Phillies won last night's game by a score of 5-4. They trailed the regular season series, though. It's 6-4 Atlanta. The 1-2 delivery by Suarez. Swing and a miss. And, well, 3 strikeouts to start off the ball game by Ranger Suarez. And the fans are loving it, and we go to the bottom of the first. About that, man. Cool. So he just struck out Ozuna. And that is the third and final out of the inning. We go to the bottom of the first. Phillies lineup will look like this. It'll be Kyle Schwarber, who was batting in the leadoff spot. Then it'll be Trey Turner batting second. Bryce Harper is hitting third in the lineup, playing over at first base. Nick Castellanos is playing out in right field, and he's batting fourth. Protecting him will be Bryson Stott, who is over at second base, and behind him will be JT Realmuto. Then it's Brandon Marsh, who's playing out in left field, and he's batting seventh. Edmundo Sosa is the third baseman tonight for Alec Bohm. He's batting eighth, and Johan Rojas is playing out in center field, and he's batting in the 9 spot. So just to recap, it's Kyle Schwarber, DHing. The lineup is this. It's Schwarber, Turner, Harper, Castellanos, Stott, Realmuto, Marsh, Sosa, and Rojas. A little bit out of sorts today. I apologize about that. Okay. And on the bump will be Reynaldo Lopez for the Atlanta Braves. We mentioned that he had a good outing against the Phillies last Tuesday when he faced them. That was on August 20th. And he went 5 innings, had 10 strikeouts. And, well, his ERA now is at a 2.02. And he did allow 5 hits in that outing, though. Last time he pitched was on Sunday. He went 6 strong innings against the Nationals. The Braves did lose that game by a score of 5-1, but he ended up getting a no decision after only allowing 3 hits. So, and had 94 pitches as well. So Schwarber will be leading things off for Philadelphia. The 31-year-old from Middletown, Ohio, is batting .242 with 28 homers and 82 RBI as well. The pitch to Kyle, fouled off. Go away, Jane. Be nice. Any news on the bohm injury? Nothing. He had an MRI today that I saw. Or sorry, he had an MRI last night and it was negative, but I didn't hear anything else. No broken bones. That's the other thing. Yep. The pitch, and that's taken for ball 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Kyle Schwarber. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. The 1-1 pitch, and that's fouled back. Final score predictions, comment down below. I said that before. I'll say it again, though. Kyle's hitting .230 at home this year. And also has 56 hits. 16 of them are homers. And 39 runs driven in. 1-2 pitch. Here it is. Swing and a miss. And, well, all 4 outs in this game so far have come via strikeout. 3 from Ranger. And this time it's Reynaldo Lopez. It was a nice curveball that was thrown by Reynaldo. He's worked on that a lot this season, and that's been his bread and butter. First pitch to Trey, and he's ahead in the count as it's up high. What's up, Jamie? I haven't seen you on here in a while. What's up, kids? What's going on? 1-0 pitch to Trey Turner. That is right down the pike for strike 1. Hello, kids. Y'all are the best. Shout out to Jamie and the kids. 1-1 pitch. Just a little bit outside in the eyes of the home plate umpire. And calling the balls and the strikes is Paul Clemens. 2 balls, 1 strike. The windup and the pitch. High bouncer. Hit over to third. And the throw over to first. And Turner is out. Not by much. Urshela had to play it on a bounce. Rob says, hold it for a second. Calitre's over on the phone. And they will not challenge this. It's out by just half a step. Turner hustled, though. He did. There's the first out, though. That's not from a strikeout. Now Bryce Harper's coming up to bat. And the first pitch, there's a fly ball hit out over to right field. It's down the right field line. It's a fair ball. It's going all the way towards the corner. It slows up a little bit. Harper will cruise into second base without a throw, standing up. And he gets on with a 2-out double out to right field. See the Bryce emojis in the chat. Let's go. And Castellanos is coming up to bat for the Phils. Here we go. I'm sticking with my recent prediction. 6-4 Phils. What's up, 3-step? How you doing? Charge! 2 outs, bottom of the first. Harper at second and Castellanos up at the plate. No score, and the first pitch is low and away for ball 1. Reynaldo has 119 strikeouts this season. The pitch, and that's low and away again for ball 2. I don't know what just happened to this score. Apologize about that. I think we can eventually move away from this. Once we get our new hub set up, that's what we'll do. 2-0 pitch. There it is. And that's taken on the outside edge for strike 1. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Castellanos is 12 for 37 against Reynaldo Lopez. He spent a majority of his career with the White Sox, and of course, Castellanos started off his career with the Tigers, so a lot of interdivisional games. 2-1. That's low for ball 3. Casty had the home run in last night's game to give the Phillies the 5-4 lead in the bottom of the 7th. It was a 2-run shot. 3 balls, 1 strike to Castellanos. 2 gone. Bottom of the 1st. Harper at second. And the 3-1 pitch. And that is taken for ball 4. That was a strike, but because of the bad frame job made by the catcher, Sean Murphy, Castellanos gets on with a walk. Well, now they'll put 2 runners on, and here comes Bryson Stotts. And we'll absolutely take that for sure. So Stott is due up to bat. The pitch outside for ball 1. Can't believe that he walked on that pitch. That's crazy. That was clearly a strike. 2 runners on, 2 outs, bottom of the 1st, and the 1-0 to Stotts. How about that wicked curveball thrown at the knees for strike 1? That had a lot of movement on it and just tailed towards the kneecaps. Murphy's behind the plate. On the bump is Reynaldo Lopez. The 1-1 to Stott, and he takes it all the way for strike 2. Infielders for the Atlanta Braves tonight will be R.C. over at shortstop. Urshela is at third. First baseman is Olson. Merrifield's at second, and the outfielders will be Soler in right, Laureano in left, and Harris in center. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and the next pitch, and that is spoiled out of play. Bryson ended up walking 3 times in last night's game and had himself a pretty productive day. Just looking to get on here. The 1-2 pitch. It'll be rolled in play over towards the mound, and the throw over to first is just in time. The throw by Reynaldo Lopez was a little bit wide. He had to go over towards the baseball, come in over towards home plate, spin, turn, and throw over to first. LINKTREE is going over to the phone, and they say that they're not going to review it, and the inning comes to an end. Phillies leave 2 base runners stranded over at first and second, and we head to the top of the 2nd. No score at the bank. Okay. All right. Let's make sure that we have everybody written down. I usually get this done beforehand, and I apologize. Ramon. We have Harris. We got Arcia, and we got Murphy and Urshela. Okay. Good stuff. JJ, how many at-bats do you think it would take you to get a hit off of an MLB pitcher? A lot. A lot, man. Definitely a lot, for sure. Go Phillies. What's going on, everybody? We're in the top of the 2nd inning. Okay, so I don't know if you guys read the report today by Todd Zalecki, but it came out, I want to say about 43 minutes ago. And, of course, Todd writes for MLB.com, covers the Phillies. He says that Harper is banged up playing with a sore wrist and elbow. And he said he hopes it won't be an issue in October. And there's an article that goes into further detail about it. Fans have noticed that he's been wearing a protective black sleeve on his right arm since Monday's game against Houston. Okay? And they've also noticed that he hasn't homered in 73 consecutive at-bats, dating back to August 9th. And then the article also said that his wrist has bothered him since May. The elbow is sort of more recent. So my question to you is, with all of that being said, okay, obviously go take a look at the article if you don't want to come to any sort of conclusions or whatever, but should Bryce Harper be shut down? Is my question. The pitch, swing and a miss. The ball's 1 strike to Matt Olson. And the pitch on the way, and that is way outside for a ball. Olson has been red hot lately. Suarez struck out the side in the first inning, and that was the first time in his career that he's done that. Ranger kicks and delivers, and that is just a little bit low. Olson did his 24th and 25th homers in last night's game of the season. And he takes the 2-1 down. Three balls, 1 strike to Matt Olson. And the next pitch, and that is fouled away. Olson's on a 6-game hitting streak, and during that stretch, he has homered 4 times and has had 5 doubles. He's batting about over 400. The payoff pitch. Here it is. Swing and a miss. 4 straight strikeouts in a row by Ranger Suarez. Everybody has struck out so far against Ranger, and that's now 4 Ks in the chat. Let's go. 20 total pitches by Suarez. And up to bat now is Laureano. And he takes a curveball that's just outside. He's done a really good job at home this season. 1-0 pitch. And that is way outside for ball 2. Reese got hurt, man. Reese got hurt a while ago. I think it was a while ago. 2 balls, no strikes to Ramon Laureano. And the next one is low for ball 3. Three balls, no strikes. And the pitch. And that is taken at the kneecaps for a strike. Wasn't aware of that article before I voted not to shut him down. Could pay dividends to give him a break. It could. 3-1 offering, and that is fouled back towards the screen. So it was a 3-0 count, and the count is now full. Michael Harris II does wait in the on-deck circle. The payoff pitch, fouled away. Ranger has never faced Ramon Laureano at all. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The windup and the next pitch. Strike 3 called again. 5 Ks by Suarez. After being down in the count 3-0, Ranger attacked the zone, and Laureano went down looking. Let's go, man. Comes Michael Harris II in the first pitch. There's a grounder hit over towards the right side. Stott has it, flips it over to first, and that's the first ground out today that Ranger has thrown. And it was to Michael Harris II. So he struck out the first 5 batters that he faced and then got Harris to ground out over to second. And the inning is over. Back-to-back 1, 2, 3 innings. And we head to the bottom of the second. No score at the bank. Okay. All right. Brewers, Padres. Brewers, Phillies, Padres, Tigers, Twins, A's, Mets, Cubs. What's that insight for? Each division? Tigers, Twins, they're in the same division. Cubs need to shape up. But don't forget, guys, if you are new to my channel, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell icon, and that way you'll know when I go live. Haven't been on in a while. Do you remember me? Of course I remember you, James. What's going on, man? Stephanie's here. Hey, JJ, so good to hear your show. Stephanie, we missed you too, man. Shout out to you. Thank you so much for coming back on here. It's been a little bit of time. All right, so we're going to the bottom of the second. Phillies are coming up to bat. Let's take a look at the out-of-town scores real quick. So far, the Red Sox lead at 1-0 in Detroit in the bottom of the second. It's scoreless in the top of the second between the Brewers and the Reds. That is in Cincinnati, another NL Central divisional game. Also got Cubs and Nationals. Nationals lead 2-0 in the bottom of the first. Padres have a 3-0 lead out in Tampa in the top of the first so far. And earlier today, the Brewers and the Reds, they had their first game of their doubleheader. The Brewers ended up winning in extras by a score of 5-4. So those are all your scores so far today. Sold out crowd at the bank once again. Skies are gray. Doesn't look like there are friendly clouds over towards right field. It's a little bit brighter out in left. Comes JT. And he takes it outside as Reynaldo Lopez is back out there on the bump. It was a slider. 1 ball, no strikes. Did Washington just score again? It's 2-0. And the pitch. That is way inside for ball 2. Ranger Suarez has struck out 5 of the first 6 batters he's faced. That's 3 Ks swinging. How about that, man? 2 balls, no strikes. Reynaldo Lopez gets set at the belt and fires. And it's popped up, hit behind home plate. And running out of room will be Sean Murphy. Charge! Lopez gets the signs and fires the pitch. Bouncing ball hit over to first. Scooped up by Olson. And he tags the bag as he maneuvers over towards his left. And there's 1 gone in the bottom of the second. That was a nice play by Olson. Sort of had to get down on one knee to scoop that thing up. And it took him a little bit by surprise, but he improvised and he got it. And he is able to jog on over to first. And Brandon Marsh is coming up. The pitch on the way. That is in the dirt for ball 1. Brandon hit in 246 with 14 home runs and 51 RBI as well. And the next pitch by Reynaldo Lopez is swung on and missed. You know, Lopez, we mentioned that he's 30 years old, started off his career with the Washington Nationals back in 2016, and then spent the next 6 years with the White Sox. The pitch on the way, that's a curveball that is off the plate. Was an All-Star this year. Got to play in the All-Star game at T-Mobile Park in Seattle. 2-1 to Marsh. Fly ball hit out over to left field, and not being able to make the sliding catch is Laureano. Marsh was thinking about going over to second, and he stays put over at first and gets on with a 1-out single. Laureano came running in. He tried to make a basket catch on the slide, and it just popped out of his glove, and Marsh able to get on. He hit it really sharply, and Laureano just not able to complete the defensive play over and left. He says, darn it, he knew he should have had it. So they're going to rule it as a single. It's not as easy. And first pitch to Sosa. Check swing, did he go? And Sosa did, says the first base umpire. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We need 28 more subscribers for us to get to 4,000. I want us to get there before Sunday. The 1 pitch, swing and a miss. That slider was low. So far, Sosa's getting beat in this at-bat. He's down in the count 0-2. That was the second hit by the Phillies. They had a double from Bryce Harper in the first. 0-2 delivery, and it's tapped foul. Lopez was traded with Lucas Giolito and Dane Dunning to the White Sox in exchange for outfielder Adam Eaton. That was in December of 2016. 0-2 pitch. It's inside. Runner goes. Throw over the second base. And Marsh is safe over at second. And it was not a bad throw whatsoever by Murphy, but how about a nice jump by Brandon Marsh, and he's in scoring position. That's huge. How about that? Phillies playing some small ball. And Marsh certainly did get in there in time. Merrifield had to go cover second base, tried to swipe Marsh on the elbow. 1-2 to Sosa. Fly ball hit out over to left field. It's carrying. It's going back over towards the track, and Laureano just has enough room, and he'll make the catch. Marsh will tag up. He dives into third base as the throw is a little bit off the line to Urshela, and Marsh is now 90 feet away from scoring. So he is over at third, and there's 2 outs now. I mean, by the look of it, Sosa sort of got underneath that pitch, and the wind was just blowing it back. And it went all the way over towards the track. No worries. So 2 gone, and a runner at third, and now it's Yohan Rojas who is due up to bat. Batting in the 9th spot, playing out in center field. First pitch to Yohan, and he pops it up. It's hit out over towards the right field side in foul ground. Olson gets under it, and he's there to make the catch right by his shoulder. And the inning is over as Rojas does foul out. No runs, 1 man left over at third base. And we played 2. We head to the top of the third. Fouled out to first. Okay. Marsh is doing so well these last several games. Yep, I know. All right. So we go to the top of the third. It'll be Arcia, Murphy, and Urshela that are due up. All right, so I wanted to do this real quick. I don't know if you guys heard the news earlier today. I don't know if you guys follow hockey or not, but unfortunately, fortunately we had some news that Johnny Gaudreau and his brother Matthew passed away. Really, really tragic. They were on their way to their sister's wedding, and were cycling, and they got hit by a motor vehicle, and ended up passing away from that. And so we wanted to give them a little tribute and just say condolences in the chat. Of course, Johnny was from South Jersey, and he's a local guy. And he always wanted to play for the Flyers. Was on the Columbus Blue Jackets, but it was really, really tragic that he passed away this morning. So, just wanted to say prayers in the chat, and give him and his family, of course, all the prayers in the world, and of course the Columbus Blue Jackets organization, the NHL hockey world, and all of the people that were close. Terrible. So, just wanted to take that time to do that. As we go to the third, we'll talk a little bit more about Johnny overall. But it's tough, man. 31 years old, from Oldman's Township, New Jersey. Yep. Oh, yeah. So, all right, we go to the top of the third. And the pitch, and that is taken outside for a ball. It was the 104th overall pick by the Calgary Flames. And the 1-0 pitch on the way. Fly ball hit out over to left field, and Arcia goes deep, and it is gone. So it's 1-0 as the Braves take the lead, and Arcia gets his 14th homer of the season. And it's off of Ranger Suarez. First hit, first run, And the Braves lead at 1-0. Yeah, it's awful. Yeah, well, you have to pay respect, man. That's a big piece of news. You know, he was somebody that was really, again, he was a local guy, only 31 years old, man. It's just crazy. It's so tragic and so sad. First pitch, and that swung on and missed for strike one. Actually attended Gloucester Catholic High School and graduated from Dubuque Senior High School in Iowa. So, the pitch, and that's taken for a strike. Ended up winning a championship with Russia in the World Juniors Championship. And was a world champion for Denmark back in 2018 as well. 1-1 pitch. That's taken for ball two. I didn't know this, but when he was actually at Boston College, he was paired up with Bill Arnold and Kevin Hayes. I didn't know that. Pitch, swing and a miss. So 2 balls, 2 strikes to Sean Murphy. We're in the top of the third. It's 1-0 Atlanta. Flipping the script is a vibe. 2-2. That's fouled away. Yeah, well, I think it's important. It's pretty big news, man. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the next pitch, and that is inside for ball 3. So the count is full. Top of the third, 1-0 Atlanta. And the next pitch, swung on, lifted out to deep left field, and that one is gone as well. So 2 solo homers allowed by Ranger Suarez as Arcia and Murphy go back-to-back. And it's now 2-0 Atlanta. Crazy. Thought it was over last night after 4-0. It's bigger than sports when someone loses their life. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. Especially a local guy that's in the prime of their career. It's wild. The pitch, swing and a miss. 2-0 Atlanta, and we're in the top of the third. 1, and that's way outside for a ball. Larry says, driver is suspected of being under the influence. Next pitch on the way. That's taken for ball 2. The driver was suspected. He was arrested and was suspected for drunk driving. And was charged with death by auto. 2-1 on the way. Fly ball hit out over towards shallow right center field. Castellanos will cut off Rojas, and he'll be there to make the grab for the first out. So, yeah, their sister Katie was supposed to get married today. And obviously, that did not happen. The pitch, that's taken for a ball. I mean, imagine that. How ironic is that, man? 0-1 pitch. They actually switched it over and called it a strike. The next one is fouled away. Mod Squad, how many likes do we have on here? How many people are viewing this this content? Please let me know. The ball's 2 strikes. And the windup and the pitch by Suarez. That is low. And taken for ball 1. Craig, thanks so much for subscribing, man. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Whit Merrifield. And the next pitch, and that is fouled off. Lou says, so many lives senselessly destroyed. The guy tried to pass on the shoulder and didn't look and plowed into these poor guys biking. That family that family 1 second, 2 sons in the NHL, daughter married. It's horrifying, it is. Next pitch on the way, ground ball hit over to Turner, and he gobbles it up, throws it over to first, and it's in time. And it makes you really realize how fragile life is. But it also, the Phillies gave him a tribute today as well, which was really nice. But it makes you realize that, you got to enjoy every moment, right? You can't take anything for granted. So, pitch, that's taken for a ball. That's why when I'm on here, I don't like to look at my phone that much. I spend this time with you guys, right? Because I care about our quality time together. I don't know if this is going to be the last day of me putting on my headset. So I always make sure that I spend as much time as I can with you guys and still call the game, right? 1-1, and that's fouled off. Because I want us to develop a relationship. And now, obviously, there's still over 200 people in here. I can't get to everybody's chat, but I try my best. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and the pitch to Jorge Soler, and that is fouled away. But all I ask in the chat is just have fun and be respectful. That's it. Suarez kicks and fires and throws a curveball that's just fought off. If you guys want to become a member, you're more than welcome to do that by clicking this link in the description or in the live chat. Pitch on the way, and that's fouled off. Ranger with 52 pitches, 1 ball, 2 strikes. In the top of the third, struck out the first 5 batters he faced, and was able to get 3 innings in a row as the next pitch is low and in the dirt. Arcia and Murphy would then hit back-to-back solo home runs. Then Urshela flied out, and Merrifield grounded out to short. 2-2 pitch. Here it is. Swing and a miss. 6 strikeouts by Ranger Suarez, but the damage is done on back-to-back solo jacks by Sean Murphy and Gio Urshela. So, we go to the bottom of the third. 2-0 Atlanta. Our commonality is Philly baseball, and that kind of makes us family. Yeah, I think that you and I have a lot in common. I think that everybody has something in common with somebody. I've always liked, I am a people person, right? Even though I'm a little bit in person, I'm a little bit more reserved. I'm a Leo. I am, but I care about the good things out of people. I try to see the good in people. That's what I try to do. So, I try to be respectful on here, and I'm not perfect, right? I'm gonna screw up. I've screwed up a lot of times. But how do you bounce back, right? How do you step back up? How do you get back on your feet? How do you get back on these headsets again? You just do it. That's all. All right. Get these runs back, baby. Let's go. What's up, Edward? How you doing? You're doing great, says John. Thank you. And again, always looking for feedback. We had somebody asked us if we could put the players who were up to bat on our scoreboard yesterday. And I said, sure, let's do it. Vigilant Tracker, I hear you, but all my family are Philly fans, and I hardly talk to them. I'm not in their inner circle. Well, I think that I think that you got a place, I do. I think that Doesn't matter if it's virtual or if it's IRL. You got a spot. And that's what I hope that I create on here. And it's not just for Philly fans, man. It's for people who obviously love sports, but more than just sports, that are also just really good human beings as well. That's what I want to create. First pitch to Kyle Schwarber. That is way off the plate for a ball. And I want it to stay that way. 1 ball, no strikes to Kyle Schwarber. And the pitch. And that is outside for ball 2. Reynaldo Lopez is behind in the count 2-0. Let's see if the Phillies have a response. Ranger did allow 2 solo homers in a row to Orlando Arcia and Sean Murphy. 2-0 to Schwarber, and he takes it over at the knees on the outside edge for strike 1. Edwards says he's doing all right. Nice. The pitch to Schwarber, and he pops it up. Sit out over towards the left side of the infield. Urshela calls off Lopez, and he's finally going to make the catch. That's how much of a hang time that was from Kyle Schwarber. So he's 0 for 2. Now Trey is up to bat. He grounded out over to short. Honestly, where was it? I saw something. We have each other, bro. We don't need anyone else. For sure. The pitch on the way. And that is taken for a strike. And I appreciate to the moon, JJ. Right back at you. 0-1 pitch. And that's taken low for a ball. Honestly, I came here just for a place to watch the game. But JJ and the people keep bringing me back. And that's what I tell people. That's what I tell people. 1-1 to Turner. And he fouls it off. That's the thing that I tell my people. Is that, yes, I care about doing a good job with my call. Right? And I want to provide that to people. But I think that what makes it even better is the sense of community. 1-2 pitch. And there's a fly ball hit out over to right field, and it's fouled and out of play. I always tell people, man, Harry Kalas would have loved this. Like, this takes storytelling to another level. Don't you see? It's special. It's unique. It's fresh. 1-2. That's fouled back. Especially for baseball, it's so awesome. Yeah, we call the games. And yeah, we try to keep it professional, but it's cool that we do it like this. 1-2, and that's fouled away. You guys are my spotters. You guys are my color commentators, right? Everybody has a voice, and I have to pick, in my chat to see like who I should display. But again, I may not get to all of you, but we try to keep it. Try to keep it real, and I do my best. Next pitch on the way, swing and a miss, and Trey Turner strikes out, and there's 2 gone. So it's 2-0, bottom of the third. Reynaldo Lopez ended up just getting his second strikeout of the evening, and Harper's coming up to bat. Harper wearing his white batting gloves as he sits the bat on his shoulder. In the first pitch, there's a line drive hit out over to left field, and that's going to go over the head of Laureano. Bounces off the top of the wall. Laureano barehanded, throws it over to second base. The throw is way off the line, and Harper is in there safely for sure, but he slid a little bit awkwardly. He landed on his knees and then got into a push-up position. So he just gets on with his second double of the day. And he's on over at second base. This is a great place, even if you have to be away for a while. It's a place to hear good broadcasting and feel like you're right there at the game. Yeah, but you also have a space, too. Like, it's a safe space. The pitch. And that's taken at the knees for a strike. It's a home. I said that before. Nothing in one is the count. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Become a member of the Freak family today if you enjoy this. The 0-1 to Castellanos fly ball. It out over to right field, and it will be caught for out number 3 by Jorge Soler. So Bryce Harper is stranded over at second base, and we played 3 innings and head to the 4th. 2-0 Atlanta at the bank. Okay. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you guys want to become a member of the community today, please make sure that you click on the link that I'm about ready to attach if I can find it. Where is it? Where is Word? There it is. I should always have this up beforehand. I don't know why I always forget. It has to become a part of my routine. I got to make it a habit. That's what I learned. Got to make things a habit in order for it to become a part of my routine. There's the membership link. What's up, RG Energy? What's good, my guy? JJ. What's going on, chat? Yes, sir. And you're not welcome here if you can't be pissed off at the Phils here and there. If you can't be pissed off. No, you're more than welcome to be here. Oh, man. Who said the White Sox only had 17 people at the game? They had like over 10K yesterday. Well, at the very beginning of the game, like in the first inning, there were 17 people. So, but yeah. Your boy got a promotion. Let's go. That's big news. Let's go. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations. How's my night going? It's going pretty well, AGP. How was the game last night? You saw a good one, man. Y'all saw a good one, so that's awesome. It's great. All right, so here we go. Bryce Harper, in the middle of the inning, when the Braves were going back to the dugout, he went over to Whit Merrifield and was having a conversation with him and then just sort of tipped his cap off, and Whit smiled and went back into the visitor's dugout. There's Harper over at first base. And Ozuna comes up in the first pitch. There's a fly ball hit out over to left field. Marsh on the run. He tries to make the sliding catch. It gets right by him. Goes all the way over towards the wall. And Ozuna will get over to second base standing up. Can't necessarily blame Marsh for trying to slide there. But there is a leadoff double by Marcell Ozuna. What's going on? Houston and Davis here as well. Congratulations again on the promotion, my guy. That's great. Elaine is also here. What's up, Elaine? What's going on? Thanks, all. I'll drop my channel link one time if y'all want to sub. Do it, man. That's why you're a mod. Pitch on the way. Line drive it out over to right field. That's going to be in there for a base hit, and Ozuna will just stop on over at third base. The throw is cut off, and Olson gets on with a single. And that's going to put runners over at the corners. So not a good start to this inning by Suarez. That thing was hammered right over the head of Bryson Stott. He tried to leap up and utilize all of his wingspan that he could. Just got over his glove. And Ramon Laureano's coming up. Nobody out. 2 runners on at first and third. And the pitch is just off the plate. And the count is 1-0. Ramon did strike out in the second. Ranger kicks and fires, swing and a miss. And if you guys want to become members of the Play-by-Play with JJ community, there's the link. I'm going to post it right now. You're more than welcome to do that. $2.99 a month. That's all it is. It's just $2.99 a month. You get access to really cool emojis. You also get special casts as well, and some other really cool perks. The pitch, and that's taken for ball 2, and the count is now 2-1. 13 seconds are left on the pitch clock. Ranger looks back over at first, and now back to the plate in the 2-1, and that's fouled away. And the count is 2-2. What's up, John White? Laureano hitting .205 with runners in scoring position. Has drove in 12 runs. Ranger could use a strikeout here. The 2-2 on the way. There's a bouncer hit over to third base. They won't get Ozuna out at the plate, but the throw over to first is in time. It is an RBI ground out, though, by Ramon Laureano. And going over to second base is Matt Olson, and it's 3-0 Atlanta. Took a pretty high bounce there. Just in front of the mound, and then Sosa came in, picked it up, scooped it, threw it over to first. He got the easy out. Now it's Michael Harris who's coming up, and the first pitch is fouled away. Reynaldo has really been good this season against the Phillies, but the Phillies are hoping that they can fight back in this one. The 1 pitch. That's fouled away. What are those, like golden spike shoes? Or sorry, not golden spike shoes, but are they like golden shoes or golden cleats? They're pretty cool that Michael Harris has on. The ball's 2 strikes. Olson over at second, and Ranger will take a quick step off the mound and try to adjust and reset. The Messiah is here. Now the Phillies can come back. He says, please, I hope that they come back like last night. I get you. I get you. Next pitch. It's taken for ball 1, and the count is now 1-2. Got JJ on the phone, Phillies on the TV, on the computer. It's a split screen between the Sky and the Fever and the Temple Owls and Oklahoma Sooners, right? 1-2. There's a foul ball. Hit over towards the right side. Harris against Suarez is 1 for 14 lifetime against him. It's good for an .071 batting average. Don't forget to like and subscribe, folks. 1-2 pitch. Line drive it out over to left field. It'll drop in for a base hit, and Olson will stop on over at third base. Runners go from station to station. The throw was over the head of Sosa, but Ranger was there to back him up, thank goodness. I mean, that could have been another run there. Whew, oh, man. Marsh had a wild throw over to the third baseman. Sosa went over his head, and Ranger was just over at the rescue and just was able to back up Sosa. That thing gets by him. There's another run that scores there. Jeez. Ranger had 26 pitches in the third inning. Has 12 here in the fourth. Arcia due up to bat. He homered his last time off of him. And the first pitch is a sinker right down Broad Street, taken all the way for strike 1. The ball's 1 strike, and the next pitch is way up high and way outside for a ball. My phone's at 100% now. Now we gotta charge the iPad. 1-1. That is taken in the dirt for ball 2. I think my phone has only died 1 time on stream. 2-1, swing and a miss. My laptop is always plugged in, but my phone, not always. I think it's only died on me once. Should we test it? Should we test the laptop? See how long it lasts. 2-2 pitch to Arcia. And there's a foul ball that goes out of play. What's up, Martian? What's up, Martian? That name cracks me up. Miles, what's going on, man? 2 balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch. It's in the dirt for ball 3. So the count is now full. For the love of Todd, strike him out. 10 seconds left on the pitch clock. Ranger kicks, delivers, and the pitch is low. Check swing, he did not go, and that's going to load the bases. So Arcia walks, and now we have time called on the mound. Ranger is going to have a conversation with JT. Bases loaded, 1 out in the top of the 4th, and now Sean Murphy is going to be batting for the Atlanta Braves. Phillies are in their City Connect uniforms. On this Friday night. There's 1 out in the top of the 4th. Murphy is due up to bat. Padres had a 7-0 lead heading into the bottom of the 2nd, and the Rays just got 2 runs back, and there's nobody out with a runner on at 2nd. First pitch, ground ball, foul ball. And you want to see Ranger just... I noticed that his changeup and his curveball just hasn't really been on point ever since that 3rd inning. He started off so strong. Can he get out of this, though? I think he can. Somebody probably should warm up, though, in the bullpen. The 0-1 pitch, and that is outside for a ball. Ranger isn't pitching terrible, but he needs to do better. He was like a Cy Young in the first 2 innings, and then over these last 2 innings, it's been a totally different story. 1-1, here it is. Ground ball, diving stop by Sosa. Throw over to first is in time, but a run does score. It's Matt Olson, and so it's now 4-0 Atlanta. That does put runners over at 2nd and 3rd with 2 outs, but honestly, that could have been worse. Sosa made a diving stop, got back up, threw a strike over to first. And that was the 2nd out of the inning. That thing gets by him. More than 1 run scores. So that was a very big play there. 2 RBI groundouts in this inning. Now it's Urshela who stares at a strike. It was a sinker. This will probably be Rangers' last batter, I assume. The ball is 1 strike. 2 runners on in the pitch. There's a bouncing ball. It over to shortstop. Turner has it, flips it over to first, and the inning is over. All right, well, 7 men come up to the plate for Atlanta, and they get 2 runs on RBI groundouts by Ramon Laureano and Sean Murphy. And the Phillies go to the bottom of the 4th with a 4-0 deficit. Can they climb the mountain like they did last night? Good stuff. All right, let's take a sip of water. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. We appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in on here. How many people do we got? We got 233 people tuning in. All right, we go to the bottom of the 4th. It is time now for On This Day in Phillies History. Today is August 30th. All right. A lot of things happened on this day, according to Broad and Patterson. Of course, shout out to them. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys, by the way, if you are just tuning in for the very first time. Today, on this day today, Phil Collins pitched a 1-hitter at the Polo Grounds to beat the Giants 3-0. Gave up only a single in the second inning. That was back in 1931. How about that? In 1913, after leading 8-6 in the ninth, fans in the stands tried to distract the visiting New York hitters by waving handkerchiefs, newspapers, and hats. Okay, listen to this. The umpire, quote, forfeits the game to New York, but is overruled by the league president, who declares that the Phillies were winners. Another appeal to the league's board of directors resulted in an order to replay the last inning on October 2nd in New York. And the Phillies ended up completing the victory. Crazy. Wild stuff, man. Bottom of the fourth in the pitch. Net is way outside for a ball. So 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch to Stott. And that is outside for ball 2. In 1998, Jeff Kent lined into a triple play against the Phillies. Alex Arias, Mark Lewis, and Rico Brogna recorded the outs. 2-0 pitch to Stott. Fly ball hit out over to deep right field, and that one is gone. And the Phillies are on the board. They're down by 3, but Bryson Stott gets a dinger. And finally, there's a little bit of life at the bank. Where's the pencil emojis in the chat for Stott? There we go. A little salute to the fans as well. Now it's JT who comes up. The first pitch he sees, he grounds it foul over towards the third base side. Phillies ended up winning that game that Jeff Kent lined into the triple play back in 1998 on this day. The score was 5-4. 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. The ball is 2 strikes. Bottom of the fourth. 4-1 Atlanta. 10 seconds left on the pitch clock. And the pitch to JT popped up, and it rolls foul. Olson will give it a look, and it just hits the backstop over at first base. There says, I love how the Braves fans showed up last night after leading 4-0 and then vanished in the 6th. It's crazy. The ball is 2 strikes to JT Realmuto. So for 1 today. JT batting .264 this season. Has 10 homers and 36 RBI. The 0-2 pitch. Grounder hit over to third. JT, can he beat it out? The throw over to first is just in time for out number 1. JT did hustle, but there's 1 away. Phillies have gotten all of their runs in this series on homers. They had a 3-run homer from Brandon Marsh last night in the 6th inning. Then it was a 2-run homer by Nick Castellanos to give them the lead 5-4 last night. Stott just had a solo shot in this inning. So it's 4-1 Atlanta. First pitch to Marsh in the dirt. Lopez kicks and fires, and that is in there for strike 1. Maikel Franco on this day back in 2016 actually made 5 outs, and he only saw 4 pitches. 1-1, that's fouled off. In the first 3 at-bats, he made first pitch outs. The last was a game-ending double play, also on the first pitch of that at-bat. One ball, 2 strikes, and the pitch to Marsh, and he pulls it foul and stays alive. Today was also the anniversary, the 1-year anniversary of Harper's 300th career homer. One-two pitch to Marsh off the plate for ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Marsh did get on with a base hit. It was from a dropped line drive by Laureano. 2-2 pitch. Ground ball hit sharply over towards the first base side, and a good scoop up by Olson. Throw over to first is in time as Lopez had to go cover the bag. So that's going to go down as a 3-1 ground out. A nice play again by Olson. He's a great defensive player over at first. He really is. Good recognition of where the ball was going to be. Scooped it, backhanded scoop. Almost went over his glove, but got it right in there, in the pocket. Comes Sosa, and he's late on the 4-seamer. That's right in his wheelhouse. It's an 0-1 count. And the 0-1 to Edmundo, fouled away. I mean, there's like not one empty seat that I see. Like, it is fully sold out. I mean, I see a couple empty seats behind the plate. 0-2, fouled away once again. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys, and turn on those notification bell icons, and that way you'll know when I go live. 2 outs, nobody on. 0-2 is the count. Lopez kicks and fires. Check swing. Sosa did not go, says the first base umpire. Of course. I always think that there's a chance. I do. I naturally do. I always think that there's a chance. 1-2 pitch, and that is going to be flared out over towards center field, but Harris is there, and he's going to make the catch, and the third out is made. Phillies do get one back, though, on a solo home run by Bryson Stott. They're down by 3, and we head to the top of the 5th. It's 4-1 Atlanta. Okay. Keep it clean. Come on, man. Just be nice in the chat. I mean, y'all can argue. That's fine, but be nice. All right, we go to the 5th. It's 4-1 Braves. What time is it? It is 7:51 p.m. Eastern Time. Phillies lifted Ranger Suarez after 78 pitches, says Matt Gelb. Only 6 more than the last start. Something to monitor. So Jose Ruiz will come on in for Ranger. What inning did we make a run last night? The Phillies got 3 runs on the 3-run homer by Marsh in the 6th, and then they got a 2-run homer by Castellanos in the 7th. It's just baseball talk, for sure, for sure, for sure. I just don't want it to get personal. Let's take a look at the scores. Cubs lead 7-3 in the bottom of the 4th out in Washington. Washington had a 2-0 lead, and the Cubs have scored a lot of runs. And the Padres have scored a plethora of runs so far. They lead at 7-4. They have 2 runners on in the top of the 3rd. That game is on Apple TV. Brewers have a 1-0 advantage out in Cincinnati at Great American Ballpark in the top of the 5th. Red Sox are up 3-zip out in Detroit as they head to the 6th. Brewers won the first game of the day-night doubleheader out in Cincinnati by a score of 5-4. And the Braves lead at 4-1 against the Titans. Cardinals also have a 2-1 lead against the New York Yankees. in the bottom of the third inning. Don't forget to like and subscribe as well, and turn on those notification bell icons, man. Come on. If you guys want to donate, you're absolutely more than welcome to. I appreciate each and every one of you. All right. So now it's Merrifield who's coming up, and the first pitch by Jose Ruiz is fouled away. 4-1 Atlanta. They had back-to-back homers from Marcia and Murphy in the top of the third, and then 2 RBI groundouts in the top of the fourth. Steal one is fouled away. Anyone have Labor Day plans? No, honestly, I want to relax. I really do. 0-2 pitch, fouled off. Ruiz this year is a 3.95 earned run average. This is his 42nd game that he's pitched in. 43 strikeouts. He's been really good over his last month or so. 0-2 pitch. Good try with the curveball. It was low. One ball, 2 strikes. And the next pitch, up high for ball 2. Whoever just subscribed, I appreciate that, man. I really do. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock, and the next pitch by Ruiz, swing and a miss. And Whit Merrifield strikes out for the second time today. The first out is made here in the top of the 5th. It's a good pitch thrown, too. Went with the curveball before. It didn't have that dip. It was over the center of the plate. This time it was more over towards the inner half of the plate, and it looked like it was going to tail on the outside corner, but it just diagonally went all the way down. Soler has been a strikeout victim not once but twice against Suarez. Ruiz now in the game. And he kicks and delivers, and it's downstairs. Two-0 pitch. That is just low for ball 3. We do, but he needs reps, man. He has to get back into it. I think that sometimes, like, when you just keep firing, you get your rhythm back. 3-0 pitch. And there's a 4-pitch walk allowed by Jose Ruiz, and Soler gets on for his first time tonight. He did a good job in the last at-bat against Merrifield. I liked the curveball that he went with to end that at-bat, and then he just was behind the A-ball in this at-bat to Jorge Soler. Comes Marcell Ozuna. The base hit his last time up. And the first pitch, he pops it up. It's hit out over towards left field. Marsh is running over towards his right. He stops, and he's there to squeeze it for out number 2. Didn't Ozuna get on with a double on the first pitch his last time up? Shante Holland says, I just subscribed. I appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. Can we get somebody better than Ruiz in there? Well, Ruiz has actually been really good over these. He's been pretty good over the last month. He has. We're only in the 5th. The pitch. Ned's taken for a strike. It was a curveball at 85 miles per hour. I know that the stats say that he has a 3.89 ERA, but in 9 innings this month, he has a 2 ERA. It's been pretty good. The pitch on the way, and that is swung on and missed. The ball is 2 strikes. 2 outs. And Ruiz will reset here. 0-2 on the way. Line drive it out over to center field. Rojas dives and makes the catch. And he does the Mutombo finger wag as well, like he always does as we go to the bottom of the fifth, and gets a standing ovation from the fans as well. That was a nice play, man. He's just so athletic, and he has the IQ out in center field. And just does a really good job at tracking down balls. He really does. All right. Let's go. Best trolls are the ones that play victim. All right, come on, man. I don't want people trolling in my chat. You know what I mean? Like, I can appreciate like the bickering back and forth, but come on, we can't have people trolling. All right, here we go. Bottom of the fifth. Bottom of the fifth. I think what we'll do is we'll go raid CeeLo. All right, we'll go say hi to On The Go with CeeLo. CeeLo won't be on tomorrow, so we'll go say hi to CeeLo. All right, then that's a really good time to do it. All right, let's go say hi really, really quickly. Here is the link. Tell him that Play-by-Play with JJ sent you. Here we go. All right, let's go say hi to CeeLo. JJ Raid. Let's go, CeeLo.
Head here, but
there we go.
JJ Raid, awesome.
Yes, sir.
Man, you gotta make sure you go check out our guy JJ, man. If you're a Phillies fan, you should know about him already. But he is awesome. If you're a Philly fan, complete Philly fan, you should know about him. He does Sixers, Eagles, Phillies. I don't know if he does. If does the Philly have a
the pitch on the way, and that is taken for a strike. All right, back that statement up. The ball is one strike to Yohan Rojas, who made a nice diving catch. And the pitch on the way, swing and a miss. And it's now an 0-2 count. Yes, sir. 0-2. That is outside for a ball. It was down and low. Reynaldo Lopez still on the bump as we're in the bottom of the fifth. It's 4-1 Atlanta. And the 1-2, that is low and away for ball two. So the count is tied up at 2 apiece. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. And the pitch to Rojas, swing and a miss. He strikes out on a slider, and he was a little bit early on that. And Reynaldo earns his 3rd K today. Eagles are a top 10 team. Dude, the Eagles, I think, are going to have a good year. I do. I low-key think the Eagles are going to have a good year, man. Comes Kyle Schwarber, first pitch, and there's a little ground ball hit over towards the third base side, but it is a foul ball. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and hit the subscribe button as well. Did his bat just shatter in 3 pieces? I think it did. Wait, what? Let's see this again. There's one. Shattered in 2. The 1 pitch. And that is outside for ball 1. One to Schwarber. Swung on and missed. Got a fastball that whizzed by him. His average is down to 241. He was so hot, and he's been so cold over these last couple of weeks. Now, he did end up going 2 for 5 on Saturday and Sunday in both of those games. 1-2 to Kyle, and that's in the dirt for ball 2. But he hasn't homered since August 14th. It's been 16 days. Two balls, 2 strikes to Kyle Schwarber. 4-1 is the score so far in favor of Atlanta. And the 2-2 on the way. Strike 3 caught at the knees, and Schwarber will go sit down. Back-to-back strikeouts for Reynaldo Lopez. Nothing too fancy with the fastball there. He wasn't thinking that was going to come, and as soon as he saw it, he was like, yep, I'm going to walk back to the dugout. Turner due up to bat, and he slaps the first pitch foul and out of play. Charge! Yes, sir. What's up, Hot Corner? The pitch in the dirt for ball 1. Max Lazar is warming up in the Phillies bullpen and will be used in the 6th inning. The next pitch, low and away. Turner's 0 for 2 in this game. He's hitting .303 this year. And the 2-1 delivery is fouled off. Has he ever faced Reynaldo Lopez? Yeah, he has. He's 3 for 11 against him with a home run and 3 RBI, 1 walk and 4 strikeouts. And the pitch. Low and inside for ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Trey Turner. Bases empty, 2 outs, bottom of the 5th. Phillies trail 4-1. In game 2 of this 4-game set against the Braves. 3-2 pitch. Fly ball hit out over to center field. Not that deep, though, and Harris is there to make the catch. And Turner lines out to end the inning. So 1-2-3 inning for Reynaldo Lopez. We've played 5 and head to the 6th. 4-1 Atlanta. Okay. Let's take a look at the minors, shall we? We'll do that right now. We'll go across the board. Jersey Shore and Hudson Valley are currently scoreless so far. Somerset is taking on the Reading Phils. It's in the bottom of the 6th. There's no score in that game either. Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs are beating the Syracuse Mets 2-0 in the bottom of the 4th inning over there. How about that? Wanted to see who has the RBI. Cody Clemens is 2 for 2. What did he hit? 2 solo homers? He scored 2 runs. Yeah, he's hit 2 solo homers, Cody Clemens. He's playing out in left field in that game. So it's 2-0 Lehigh Valley. Clearwater was supposed to play Fort Myers. The game was suspended due to rain, and that will be made up on Sunday, September 1st. Or continued. Travis will have to pick between corner and wide out. What are we talking? Oh, we're talking about football in the chat. Nice. Good stuff. I like the conversations going on now. Top of the 6th. Who still has their final score prediction in play? Mod Squad, how many likes do we have? Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button too, and turn on those notification bell icons. If you guys want to donate to the channel and hit the super chat button, you're more than welcome to do that. Max Lazar will be pitching. He's gone 6 1/3, has not allowed a run, and has struck out 5 batters. First pitch, swing and a miss. So it's an 0-1 count. I remember Phillies fans don't know how to speak with people. No. Man, you're good, bro. The 0-1 fouled away. You're totally all right, man. You're totally good. The ball's 2 strikes. Lazar on the bump. 10 seconds left on the pitch clock. We're in the top of the 6th. It's 4-1 Atlanta. The 0-2 wide for ball 1. One-two pitch, low and outside, and the count is now 2-2. Ramon Laureano turned 30 on July 15th. 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. And Max Lazar gets his first strikeout of the inning, and there's one away. That curveball was good. Just ended up going down low and disappeared out of the zone. Pitch. There's a fly ball hit out over to right field, and Laureano flies out to right. What did they call it? A foul ball? They said that Laureano just got a piece of it. Oh, there's one away. That was weird. Did he just foul that off? Never seen that happen before. The pitch on the way, and that is swung on and missed. Looked like the umpire ruled him out, I thought. We play on. The ball is 1 strike to Michael Harris, and the 0-1 pitch at the kneecaps for strike 2. Harris batting .247 with 8 homers and 30 RBI. And the 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss, another curveball. And there is the first strikeout. There we go. I'm telling you what, that curveball is on the money today. You think it's going to go outside, and then it just tails right back over the plate. Misdirection, man. Comes Orlando Arcia. He takes a hack at a cutter. Was anticipating a curveball. And he's behind in the count 0-1. Orlando did have a solo homer earlier in the game. And he takes outside. Wearing his red batting gloves. Batting over on the right side of the dish. Base is empty. 1-1 pitch. Outside. Lazar was an 11th round pick back in the 2017 draft, and the 2-1 pitch on the way. Swung on, lifted out to left center field. That goes over Monty's angle, and it is gone. So last night it was Matt Olson who had a multi-homer game, and tonight it is Orlando Arcia as he goes deep, and it's 5-1 Atlanta. One little mistake, and Arcia takes advantage. Fastball right down the middle. Arcia did not miss a beat on it. Goodbye. How about that catch, though, by that fan? Whew. Lazar's 25 years old. He's from Coral Springs, Florida. And that's the first run he's allowed this season. The pitch. That's taken for a strike. That was a shot. 0-1 pitch off the plate. And it's a 1-1 count. Signed for a signing bonus of $425,000. and turned down a scholarship offer from FAU. 1-1. That is inside and high for ball 2. Ended up not playing in 2020 due to the cancellation of the minor league baseball season. But then had Tommy John surgery in early 2021. Next pitch, Inez taken up high and inside for ball 3. 3-1 pitch. That is low for ball 4. Then he returned in 2022, and that was his first time pitching in 951 days. Started the season with the Timber Rattlers, who are now at the high A level. Pitched in 32 innings, and then Lazar was placed on the injured list on June 13th. Spent the rest of the season on a rehab assignment with the ACL Brewers. That's what they're called. And the Carolina Mudcats in Single A. But the fact that he's made it to the big leagues and dealt with all these struggles, that's really impressive. The pitch on the way. Strike 1. The ball is 1 strike. Urshela up to bat. And the pitch. Ground ball past the dive of Sosa into left field for a base hit. That's going to go all the way towards the corner. 1 run will easily score. The throw is cut off. The relay to the plate is not in time. The ball gets by JT. And, well, Lazar's there to back him up. And it's an RBI double hit by Gio Urshela. And it's now 6-1 Atlanta. Sosa had a late move on that over at third base and just could not keep it out in front of him. Good hustle, too, by Murphy. The score all the way from first base, man. Comes Whit Merrifield, and he takes a ball. It's the second run allowed in this inning by Max Lazar. Two outs, a runner on at second, and the 1-0 delivery on the way. Fouled off. Call it in, says Martian Lynch. What's going on, man? Merrifield 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And the pitch, here it is. Swing and a foul ball. Just got on top of it. 208 people tuning in. I want to thank you all so much for being on here, man. It means a lot to me. Y'all should become members. Get access to really cool things. 1-2 pitch. Ground ball hit over towards second base. Stott has it. Throws it over to first. It's in time. And, well, that's the third inning in a row where the Braves have gotten a pair of runs. They've gotten a pair of runs in 3 out of their last 4 innings, and we head to the bottom of the 6th as they tackle on 2 more. One from Orlando Arcia with his second solo homer of the day, and the other one by Gio Urshela, who gets an RBI double. So, go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 6-1 Braves. Can I ask JJ for a sofa to sleep on? And food to eat for a week. That's all my business. That's all my business is at the moment. Ugh. Man, I still can't believe that you became a member. I appreciate that. Take care, JJ. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you for coming on. I laughed during the last 2 post games, during the last 2 postseasons. Oh, you did? Oh, you're more people talking trash. Daniel says, Jay and I hate you. Oh, come on. All in fun, man. All right, we're in the bottom of the 6th. Phillies are down 6-1. They have 4 hits on the day. No lead is safe, says SSIDK. 210 people tuning in. For those of you that don't know me, okay, I wanted to let you guys know who I am in a flash. My name is Jason, right? I'm from South Jersey. I graduated with a sports broadcasting degree back in 2022 at Rowan University, and I've been coming onto YouTube because this is my dream. This is my passion, and I wanted to take this over to the digital airways. I will be calling some Villanova Wildcats ice hockey games in the fall and throughout the winter, so that'll be really cool. I'll be doing that in person. But my dream is to be a sports broadcaster, and I wanted to come on here, call games from my favorite teams, build a community, and, just really try to work up a brand. And I've been doing that for 20 months, man. The grind don't stop. We do it for Phillies baseball, Sixers basketball, and Eagles football. First pitch to Harper, and he swings and misses. Lopez still pitching. 82 total pitches to be exact. Plenty of game left. Bottom 3 innings, as the nameless ones. We need 23 more subs to get to 4,000. Let's go. 0-1 is the count, and the pitch to Harper. Low for a ball. Charge! 1-1 pitch. That is outside for ball 2. What the heck? I was looking at something else. 2 balls, 1 strike. Lopez kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss on a curveball that went into the dirt. Harper has doubled twice off of Lopez today. 2-2. That was outside, but he stays alive and fouls it away. Lopez over his last 3 outings, or his last 2 outings against the Phillies. Coming into today, he went 11 innings and had 16 strikeouts. The 2-2 delivery, swing and a miss, and Harper strikes out, and Lopez records his 5th strikeout of the evening. That's the first time that Harper is retired, and that's a big out for Atlanta. So now it's Nick Castellanos who's coming up. Casty, over his last 63 games, is batting .304, has 10 dingers and 43 RBI, 18 doubles, and an .864 OPS as well. Takes it low for ball 1. Has was that a turquoise sleeve right on his elbow guard. The 1-0, swing and a miss. Simone Biles just threw out the first pitch at Minute Maid Park tonight. It's pretty cool. 1-1. It's taken low for ball 2. Incredible athlete, man. The power that she has in gymnastics is unbelievable. 2-1 pitch on the way, and that's at the kneecaps for strike 2. Love watching the Olympics. Has anybody actually been watching the the Paralympics? I should. 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 called at the knees. And another one by Lopez. There's 2 gone. Back-to-back strikeouts for Reynaldo. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you guys want to donate to the channel, you're absolutely more than welcome to by hitting the Super Chat button. If you guys want to gift memberships, you can also do that too. If you're on a laptop, if you hit the Super Chat button or the money icon, you're more than welcome to gift memberships to people. First pitch, and that's taken for a strike. And the 0-1 delivery, and that is tapped foul. And, the message that you will be getting when you get, or the message that should pop up when you gift a membership, it should look something like this. Where is it? The ball's 2 strikes and the pitch, and that's fouled away. I didn't even know I could do this, but Here we go. Looks just like this. Just like that. 5 memberships for people. And it's random. Doesn't go to specific people. The 0-2 pitch, ground ball hit over towards the right side, and the throw over to first is in time, and the inning does come to an end. So, well, we head to the top of the 7th. It's 6-1 Atlanta. So there we go. We got some more memberships in the chat. More than welcome to use them. Again, it's randomly generated. So, yeah. I would give specific people memberships, but I can't. That's just not how it works. I don't know why. I think that's so stupid. But, yeah. You only get like 10 of those a month. So, I didn't even know this until today. So, I didn't even know it till today. Honest to God. But again, it's a random generator, so there we go. That's how you gift memberships, man. If you're on a desktop, if you want to get back to the channel, there you go. JJ, I should have held out my membership for today, I guess. Well, you may not have gotten it, honestly. I'm being honest with you. You can only gift like 5 a month. I may start doing some more, but you can't gift. See, like, you can't gift specific people. You can't do that on YouTube. And again, I don't know why. So, like, I can't gift. If I wanted to gift Jesus Shuttlesworth, I can't gift him individually. Don't you get special emojis as a member? Members get a lot of things. Members get exclusive content to my, they get exclusive videos. They get cool emojis. They also get to listen to Sunday Night Football on the channel. We're going to be doing like some watch parties on Sunday nights, which will be really, really cool. Unless the Phillies are on, of course, or the Eagles. And then you also get access to my podcast early as well. So, it's great. It's good stuff. Congratulations to all the members, or to all the people that just got a membership. Congratulations. Junior Marte is now going to be pitching as we're in the top of the 7th inning. Okay, I'm being a little too sarcastic. I will switch back to cheery, fun, funny mode. My bad. No. You're good. I'm just telling you though, like if I would have known, or you know, if I could do it individual, I can't. Pitch on the way, ground ball hit over to shortstop, back in it by Turner. The throw over to first is in time, and there is one away. I can't specifically give one to Jesus. It's just randomly generated, and I don't know why. It's so weird. 1 out in the top of the 7th. Ozuna is up to bat. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. And the pitch from Marte. Line drive off of Marte out into center field for a base hit. And there is a 1-out single. Got a little piece of Junior Marte, who just got called up today for the Phils. He's going to get checked out by the trainers. Rob is going to jog out there, and the trainer is there as well, just to make sure that he's all right. Rob's like, how you feeling? And Junior says, I'm okay. I just got hit by a 100-mile-per-hour base hit on my back. But he's standing up. It's odd that it's random. Yeah, I know. I know it's odd. But yeah. 1 out, top of the 7th. Be on the lookout, though, for these membership giveaways. You never know when I'm going to do them now that I know how to do it. So just beware. Beware. All right. So Marte is still out there wearing a golden necklace as well. Comes Matt Olson. And Marte kicks and delivers in the pitch. Fly ball hit out over to right center field. That's going to split the gap and go all the way over towards the wall. Ozuna is rounding third, and he will come on in to score. The relay to the plate is not in time, and it's 7-1 Atlanta on the RBI double by Matt Olson. And this is starting to get pretty ugly. It's been all Braves so far in this game. Aw. Yes. Comes Ramon Laureano. One out. And a runner on over at second base. And the pitch. And that is swung on and missed. Olson now extends his extra base hit streak to 7 games in a row. The 0-1 on the way. Dribbled foul. Let's see if I can do... How would I do this? The ball is 1 strike, and the next pitch, and that's taken for strike 2. Bro, we cooked. Top of the 7th, and a runner on over at second, 1 out, and the 0-2 pitch, and there's a wild pitch that's going to get away from JT, and heading on over to third is Matt Olson. Stay on until the end, because you might get a special gift. I'll just say that. Don't go anywhere. At the very end, whoever stays on until the very, very end, you'll get a special gift. You may get a chance to get a special gift. That's all I'm going to say. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Top of the 7th, 1 out. A runner on over at third in the pitch, and that is taken low and away for ball 2. You may get a special gift. Do not change that channel. 1 out, top of the 7th, in the next pitch, and Marte throws another wild pitch, but Olson will be out at the plate. It took a very weird bounce off the backstop, and Realmuto caught it, and Olson was a dead fish. Olson's like, man, I did not get a good read on that one. So it's a wild pitch, and Olson is out at the plate. It's like one of the weirdest things that you'll see. I don't even know if Olson should not have even gone there. Gift, it's not even my birthday. That's why you got to stay on till the end. Because you don't know what I'm going to do. You might get a gift. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and the next pitch, ground ball hit over to shortstop. Turner has it, throws it over to first, and Laureano is retired. So the inning is over, but Matt Olson gives the Braves an extra run as they lead it 7-1. And we go to the bottom of the 7th. JT, Marsh, and Sosa are all due up. All right, it's time for trivia. And here we go, man. I'm going to ask you a trivia question. If you get it right, you will hear this. If you get it wrong, well, you'll hear this. Okay, so let's do... where is it? Where is my thing? All right. Of course, as always, this trivia question is brought to you by Ethan Baumholtz of Advisors Mortgage. If you're looking to purchase or refinance a primary residence, a second home, or investment property in New Jersey, my guy Ethan has over 20 years of experience and is dedicated to making your mortgage process smooth and stress-free. He was one of my basketball coaches. I love him to death, man. He's such an awesome guy and really cares about helping you with your needs. For personalized services, call him today at 609-230-5558. The phone number and the email are in the description down below. You can also take a screenshot of this number here on your screen. That's his business card. And tell him that Play by Play with JJ sent you. All right, so today's trivia question is what, JJ? How about this one? Where did Mike Schmidt attend college? Anybody know where Mike Schmidt went to college? That's the trivia question that we're going to do today. Where did he go to college? Anybody know? Where did Mike Schmidt go to college? Notre Dame. Incorrect. That is not right. Notre Dame is incorrect. Ohio State. Close, but no. Harvard. That is also incorrect. Here comes JT in the pitch, and that's taken inside and high. Ball State. Ohio University. Yes, Jane got it. Nice job. Nice job, Jane. Good one. The ball is one strike, and the pitch, and that is taken outside for a ball. Kalanick is in the ball game now. Ohio University is correct. Good job. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Fouled off, and the count is 1-2 to Real Muto. Charge! 2 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch on the way to JT. Fly ball hit out over to left field. That's going back towards the track, and it is gone! And the Phillies get another run back on a solo jack by JT. That's his 11th homer of the season. And boy, did they need that. They absolutely needed that. It was a hanging breaking ball, and JT just able to line it out to left field and put it into the 4th row. Bottom of the 7th, and now it's Marsh who's coming up. And the first pitch to him is upstairs for ball 1. Ball, no strikes to Marsh. The pitch way outside, and the count is 2-0. It was JT's first homer in quite some time. Actually, sorry, he had 2 homers on Saturday. Forgot about that. And the last time that he homered was on Thursday, August 8th. I wasn't there for Saturday's game. Marsh batting .333 over his last 15 games with 3 homers, 7 RBI, 3 doubles, and a 1.002 OPS. 2 balls, no strikes. Pierce Johnson on the bump as he gets set at the letters. Winds up and fires. And throws a curveball that's in there for strike 1. Five seconds left on the pitch clock. And the pitch to Marsh. Swing and a miss. Fastball was outside and high. What's going on here? 2-2. And that one is bounced foul as well. Is this not a... Ninja Chat's not working. It stopped working for some reason. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Marsh. And the pitch. And a good eye as he takes it low. It was a curveball. JT's somebody who can be counted on. Only need 2 field goals now. Well, now you need a field goal and a safety. The payoff pitch from Johnson, and Marsh stays alive and fouls it away. So after this is done, I will fix the Ninja Chat. We'll do it in the 8th inning when we go to the top of the 8th, all right? I promise. does. He needs another strong at bat for sure. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Marsh. Johnson with the payoff pitch, and that's outside for ball 4, and Marsh gets on with a walk. That was a nice at bat. And that's going to put a runner on over at first base, and Marsh is 1 for 2. Singled back in the second, stole a base, grounded out to first in the 4th, and just walked here in the 7th. Pitch to Sosa, and that is way inside to make it a 1-0 count. That was a really good at-bat by Marsh. I got to make sure I circle that. 1-0 to Sosa's hitless in 2 at-bats today. The pitch. Did Sosa go? Check swing. And they say no over at first base. What's up, Reese? How you doing? Reese is here. 2 balls, no strikes. And the pitch to Sosa. It's popped up and hit in foul ground. Murphy tries to get under it. Olson calls him off, though, and makes the catch. And not a good at-bat by Sosa there. He was ahead in the count 2-0. And he got way underneath that pitch. And Olson was there to squeeze it for out number 1. Dylan Lee, the left-handed pitcher for the Braves, is warming up. Comes Yohan Rojas to the dish. With his yellow batting gloves, tries to knock down a bunt and bounces it off of his knee. It's a foul ball. All right, let's we'll fix this now just in case something does happen. Oh, 1 to Yohan is fouled off, and we'll do it again. Don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe as well. We need 21 more subscribers in order for us to get to 4,000, which is our goal. The ball's 2 strikes to Yohan Rojas. And the next pitch, good. Oh, it's a late called strike 3. Excuse me, I beg your pardon. Looked outside, but Rojas goes down looking, and there's 2 away. I was surprised. That was a late call. It was a good frame job, though. So now it's Schwarber who's coming up to bat. He is definitely due. Phillies could use another home run here to get them back into the game. Toss back over to first, and the throw was high, but Olson is going to make the leaping catch. And does not get by him. Two seconds left on the pitch clock, and the first pitch to Kyle is up high and away. Padres now have a 10-4 lead out in Tampa Bay. Can you believe that? That's like unbelievable, and it's in the bottom of the 5th. It's wild. 1-0 to Schwarber, swing and a miss. Got a curveball right down the pipe. Bradley for Tampa Bay allowed 8 earned runs in 2 1/3. That's Taj Bradley. 1-1 to Schwarber, and he lays it off. It's a curveball. Machado homered. Peralta also homer too. 2-1. There it is. It's outside for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike to Kyle Schwarber. Struck out twice. Also popped out the second. His average is at 242 coming into today. And the 3-1 pitch swung on and missed. It was a curveball that landed up at the kneecaps. And the count is full to Kyle Schwarber. Turner waits in the on-deck circle. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Johnson kicks and fires, and Schwarber will foul it away and stay alive. Yankees lead at 4-2. Did Judge homer again? Did he homer again? No, Wells homered. Soto had a double, though. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and Schwarber will call for time here. Let's go, baby. Charge! Come on, Kyle. Johnson gets set at the letters. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock, and the payoff pitch to Schwarber swung on and missed, and Kyle Schwarber is 0 for 4 today and has struck out a hat-trick amount of times. So, the inning is over. Phillies do get a run back, though, on a solo homer by JT Realmuto, and we've played 7 and go to the top of the 8th. 7-2 Atlanta. And don't forget, stay on here until the very, very end because I am going to be giving away something. I got a present for some of y'all. All right? I got a present for some of y'all, so if you stay on till the end, I'm telling you, you're going to get something nice. Possibly. You have a chance to get something really, really nice. I'll put it to you that way. All right, we go to the 8th. 8th inning coming up. Time is at 8:45. I think Kyle needs a long rest, as Mr. G. Jane says, I'm an unrealist. My monkey brain tells me you're not real unless I can see, hear, and handshake in person. Tony says, Larry, I present your grand slam. That's your gift. That's your gift. And inside the box is a shoe that you're going to have to eat at the Phillies win. Do you have to stay on? Yeah, you do. You might be eligible to get it. Especially you. So, again, if you want a chance to win it, that's what you got to do. 19 more subs till we get to 4,000. Let's go. 19 more. 19 more people. Do any of you know 19 people? I know a couple of people. I could ask them to subscribe. I could, but not right now. Not as I'm on calling the game. Can't do that. Here we go to the top of the 8th. Atlanta leads at 7-2. It's Michael Harris the second that is coming up to bat. Marte is on the bump and the pitch. That is on the outside edge for strike 1. Is that right? The Pirates are leading at 6-4. Hope I can fit it into my P.O. box. Might be able to. 1 ball, 1 strike. Marte's still pitching. So there's a 1-1 count. Am I mad at Rob today? I'm not really mad at Rob today. Thought that Ranger just did not have his good stuff. I give Rob a C today. The pitch. It's taken for ball 2. So far. I know 19 people, but they're all Yankees fans and Mets fans because I live in North Jersey. Dude, that's totally fine. Like, just as long as they're like a good person, like you can get them to come on, bro. We're for all people. 2-1, and that's taken for ball 3. So it's 3 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. And that is on the outside corner for a strike. I will share it again on Facebook, but like I said, small circles. And I don't believe in... You don't believe in Facebook? 3-2 pitch on the way. Ground ball hit over to third base. And Sosa scoops it up, throws it over to first. And what a dig by Harper. There is one away. Again, stay on till the very end because I'm going to be giving something away. And you might be eligible. 172 people tuning in. How many likes do we have, Mod Squad? Did we get to 200? I hope so. One out, top of the 8th. Phillies trail 7-2 against the Braves. And the pitch, ground ball backhanded by Turner. He scoops it up, fires across the diamond, and it's in time. Did the iPhone 16 come out today? Is that what happened today? Did the newest iPhone come out? Pitch, and it's taken for a ball. Ted Lasso's returning for another season? I didn't know that. Oh, they just gave out the details of the iPhone 16. 110 likes. We can do better than that, guys. What's on the new what's on the new features? I wanna look now. 1-0 pitch. It's way inside for ball 2. According to Forbes, the iPhone 16 series will look like they have a blue, a yellow, a white, a pink, and black. 2 balls, no strikes, and the pitch is taken low for ball 3. As the iPhone 16 Pro launch approaches, many will be happy to see the increased specs on the camera. Pitch on the way, and that's taken for ball 4. So Murphy gets on with a walk. Marte's still pitching, and that was with 2 outs. They have 5 times zoom. The most striking news about it is the arrival of a second 48 megapixel sensor. There's an ultra-wide camera on the Pro and the Pro Max, and will switch to this and offer the same capability as the main camera. That is the ability to shoot at full resolution as well as combining adjacent pixel sites to create better 12 megapixel images. Wow, that's pretty big, man. That's crazy. 1 ball, 1 strike to Gio Urshela, who's 1 for 3 today. Did have an RBI double in the 6th. 2 outs. A runner over at first in the pitch, swing and a miss. That makes the count now 1-2. They've also been working on a 7th generation version of the iPad mini. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch, here it is. Ground ball, hit over to third, played on the bounce by Sosa. And the throw over to second is in time. And the inning is over. Bottom of the 8th coming up. Phillies are down by 5, and they're down to their final 6 outs. Let's see. The Philadelphia Sports Edit says, I love Apple phones, but they're all pretty similar. They are. And I like them too. I do. I think that they're cool. I think that they're unique. But Samsung is good too, you know. Good job, Jane. I predicted 7-2 in the 8th, says Larry. Liar. Oh wait, did you actually predict that though? Wait, now you're confusing me. I said 7-3 Braves. You did? I'll have to go back to the tape. I'll go back to the tape. I believe you. I do. I believe Jane and I believe Larry. Even though he says don't take him seriously, I believe Larry. I don't know why. I just do. The guests are dropping like flies on fresh shoe fly pie. It's all right. That's what happens when the team is losing, you know? It comes with the territory. But again, if you want to be eligible to get a present on here, gotta stay till the end. Any phone I use have to be at the top of the mil-spec list. I absolutely 100%. Whoa. You lied? You lied? What? Damn. You got me. Bro. You lied? I'm waiting for Larry to be like, no, I didn't lie. I just like wanted to make you look. See, it works. Y'all are funny, man. Y'all keep me going. It's great. The Tigers just tied it up against the Red Sox. It's 4-4 in the bottom of the ninth. It was actually 4-0 Boston. And then in the bottom of the eighth, the Tigers got 3 runs. Carpenter homered and hit a 3-run homer. And then in the bottom of the ninth, it was Kenley Jansen who came in, and Rogers tied it on an RBI double. The pitch, and that's taken for a strike. There's a runner on over at third in that game with 2 outs in the bottom of the ninth over there. Trey Turner up to bat. 0-1 is the count. Jimenez is the new pitcher for Atlanta. The 0-1, that's way outside for a ball. If you guys want to donate to the channel, you're absolutely more than welcome to do so by hitting the Super Chat button and giving back to the Play-by-Play with JJ community. 1-1 pitch, and that's outside for ball 2. Turner's average sits right at 303. 14 homers, 47 RBI as well. And the 2-1, he just fouls it off. Turner is batting .322 against left-handed pitching this season and .294 against right-handed pitching. 2-2, and he just stays alive. Over his last 7 games, he's 9 for 29. Two balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch to Trey Turner, and he slices that one foul as well. Stupid conversations, more about mods than baseball. Screw this side, I came here for baseball, not mods to JJ. Oh, hey man. Hey man, sometimes we gotta get off topic, bro. You know? The pitch, and that's fouled away. But I appreciate you for coming on. Five seconds left on the pitch clock. And the 2-2, check swing, did Trey go? And they say no over at first base. And the count is now full. I mean, y'all don't have to chat, you know. You can always, we have people that just listen. 3-2 pitch, ground ball, foul ball. Turner's 0 for 3. And the payoff pitch from Jimenez. Pop fly, hit out over to center field, and Harris gets under it. And he'll catch the can of corn for the first out of the 8th. So now it's Bryce Harper's coming up. So 1 out, bottom of the 8th inning. And Harper is up to bat. He's doubled twice And he also struck out his last time as well. And the pitch. Nice swung on and missed. Harper's average now at 280. With 26 homers and 76 RBI. I gotta tell you, there still is a good amount of fans there. Love to see that. 0-1. That is grounded foul over towards the first base side. Harper in last night's game ended up going 1 for 2. Who's the Stream Elements guy? That's my bot. 0-2 pitch, and that's fouled away. JJ is a robot. Hello, sir. How are you? Ha ha. Ha ha. 0-2 pitch. That is outside for a ball. It's spam, right? No. No, that's my bot. I have a bot on here to set like reminders for the chat to like and subscribe. But yeah. 1-2 pitch, and that's fouled away. Fans being here, the fans being there shows that people bought back into this team. I think less panic than we had after a few good wins. Yeah, I agree. For sure. I do agree with that. 1-2 to Harper. And he fouls it back. I come here for the baseball and the JJ experience. I appreciate that. And again, like, this isn't meant for everybody, and I'm happy that we find like who like our true people are. You know what I mean? Like, it's a good thing. 1-2. Here it is. And that is inside, and check swing. Did he go? They say no. So it's a 2-2 count. The pitch to Harper. Way up high. There's a flinch out of the way. I come here for... Oh, wait. Why do I come here? Says Larry. 3-2 pitch to Harper. Fouled back. You come on here to eat shoes. Three balls, 2 strikes. Bottom of the 8th, 1 out. And nobody on base for Philadelphia. They're down 7-2. Pitch to Harper. Line drive back up the middle for a base hit. And Harper will get his 3rd hit of the day. There's a little moral victory right now. And Harper will stay put over at first as the throw is made back over towards the mound. And there's a 1-out single. He has been seeing the ball better, so maybe that's a sign of good things to come for Bryce. JJ, do you require WD-40 or beer? Pitch to Castellanos, swing and a miss. Hoskins hit his 22nd homer tonight. Good for him, man. Good for him. Castellanos 0 for 2. Walked in the first. And the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Phillies will have Tanner Banks warming up in the bullpen. The ball's 2 strikes. 1 out, bottom of the 8th. And a runner on over at first. Jimenez will get set just at the letters and fire. It's low and away. You know, the other thing, too, is that even though like, we do talk to people, that's like the other reason like why sometimes I don't like to always get too chat heavy, is because I like to acknowledge the people that are just listening too. 1-2, there's a fly ball hit out over towards the right center field side, but Laureano will track it down and make the grab. 2 away. Now it's Bryson Stott who's going to be up next. Ugh. It's a snoozer. It's just one of those days, man. Comes Bryson Stott. And he looks at a fastball right down the middle. According to Sarah Langs, Braves starting pitching over their last 3 games, as Stott will foul that one away. Braves starting pitchers have allowed, quote, 3 runs or fewer in 19 straight games, which is crazy. And that's their longest single-season streak since the mound was moved to its current distance in 1893. 0-2, swung on, hammered over towards the left field side, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Kelenic will bobble it initially, but stopping over at second base is Bryce Harper. And that's going to put 2 runners on in the bottom of the 8th. So Stott able to keep the line moving. And JT is coming up. And this is a pretty big at-bat here. So let's see if the Phillies have something in them. And if they can do something. So now it's JT who's coming up. JT Realmuto. Stott and Harper on base. Charge! Personally, I think that you do a good job. We have time called on the mound, by the way. Just wanted to make sure that that y'all recognize that. Rick Kranitz is going to go out there to talk things over with Joe Jimenez. Personally, I think that you do a good job balancing when to interact with the chat and when to call the game. We try, man. And that's something I'm trying to get better at. You know, it's definitely a balance. And again, like, we have people that obviously, you know, like, want to be heard a little bit more. And I can't get to everybody, but I try to balance it all out. And I like the elements, right? I like the balance of it. I think that it's really cool. I do. I think that it's a different type of storytelling, like I always say. Raisel Iglesias is now warming up in the Atlanta bullpen just in case things get hectic. Jimenez has a problem with his pitch comm device, or Murphy, that is, as he went back over towards the mound and gets a new piece of equipment. There's 2 outs, 2 runners on in the bottom of the 8th. Can the Phillies get a run here? That is the question. All right, let's do this. JT chokes up on the bat just a little bit. First pitch that he sees, swing and a miss. Got a slider that was off the plate. And already behind in the count, 0-1. The ball's 1 strike to Realmuto. Harper at second, Stott at first. 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. Phillies down by 5. And the 0-1 delivery. Check swing. Did JT go? No, says the first base umpire. Realmuto is hitting just 200 with 2 outs and with runners in scoring position this season. And time called as Jimenez is now having problems with his pitch comm device, and home plate umpire is going to signal for the bat boy to go out there and give him a new piece of equipment, and he does. Puts it up to his ear and puts it underneath his cap. I don't know why they're having so many technical difficulties with this technology. I've always wondered, you know, if MLB or how MLB gets these technical things by, and you know, what the technology, why there's so many things with it. 1 ball, 1 strike, and now time called again. This time they want to go over signs. It's Sean Murphy and Joe Jimenez. It's a distraction, you know what I mean? Two runners on, 2 outs, 1 ball, 1 strike to JT Realmuto. 193 people tuning in. Let's get 200 likes. Let's go. Keep it going. I agree. I'm more of a listener, but I'd rather hear JJ talk with chat than an ad or something dumb. Exactly, man. 1-1 to JT. It was a little bit outside, but it's called strike 2. pitches in this inning by Joe Jimenez. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jimenez kicks and fires the pitch. Ground ball down the third base line. It is a foul ball. Not by much, though. One ball, 2 strikes. Jimenez takes a breath and delivers. Here it is. Line drive. Played on the bounce, though, over by the third baseman. The throw over to first. Just dug out by Olson, and the inning is over. So no runs. 2 men left. And we've played 8 innings. And go to the top of the 9th. It's 7-2 Atlanta. Again, don't go anywhere because you may be eligible for something at the very, very end of this stream. So if you stay on to the very end, you may get a little gift. Just saying. Those 4 hours are boring. 4-hour games? Oh, dude. I'd like to do some 4-hour games. I mean, not like, look, I love being on the mic. I do. I absolutely love it. But it's doing a 4-hour game every day, though. I'm not saying that they were 4 hours all the time, but 3.5, 4 hours, 3 hours, 28 minutes, that's, yeah, it's a lot, but I don't know. I like being on the mic. The one thing that I do miss about not having the pitch clock is that there's more time to tell stories. And I know that our attention spans have gone down a tremendous amount, but I do like that, and I kind of miss that. And that's why guys like Vince Scully, guys like Harry Kalas, the style would just be different, Not saying that they wouldn't be able to do it, because of course they would, but now it's a quicker pace of a game. And I think from a broadcasting perspective that's sort of a lost art now, You can still do it, but it's just a little bit different. And yes, like you're still on every day, and you're still doing the full 9 innings, but sometimes, like even myself, I'm talking for a little bit, and then a pitch goes by. Honestly, the games were getting so long, people weren't watching the sport, though. That's true. And it's definitely upped engagement. I know. But you want pros and cons. That kind of is a con, though. Like, that announcers don't really get to do that as much. Right. Correct. Pitch to Merrifield. High bouncer hit over towards the mound. Lazar has it. Throws a strike over to first, and it's in time. That was actually Tanner Banks, So 1 pitch, and it's a ground out back over towards the mound. I like the clock, but I get what you're saying. The players abused it. Yeah. This brings me back to my days, or brings me back to AOL. I remember AOL, but with video play calling. I love it. I've never seen that. Video play calling. I remember AIM as a messenger app, but that's like the only thing I remember about AOL. And then people still have AOL emails, right? Pitch to Banks, or the pitch by Banks. That's in there for a strike. The ball is 1 strike. Banks kicks and delivers and throws a strike at the kneecaps, and it's a 0-2 count. The ball's 2 strikes. 1 out in the top of the 9th inning. And the pitch, here it is, swung on and missed. And there is the first strikeout of the inning by Tanner Banks. As he cashes one in. Banks this season has a 3.86 earned run average. He's 32 years old. Has 64 strikeouts as well. I'll have to face Ozuna here, and he takes a high strike. Dylan Lee is warming up in the pen for Atlanta. 0-1 pitch. That is inside. Phillies will play tomorrow night's game at 7:15 p.m. Eastern Time on Fox. And, of course, here on Play by Play with JJ. And then Sunday, they're the ESPN game of the week. They'll be on at 7 p.m. Next pitch, swing and a miss. Here's the 1-2. Tie. Remember getting those AOL things in the mail every day? 2-2 pitch. Here it is. Swing and a miss. And Marcell Ozuna goes down swinging for the second time today. Bottom of the 9th. Last chance for the Phils. They're down 7-2. And they'll have to face Dylan Lee. We like you on the mic. The MLB channel is good, but you have optimism. I'm hanging. Yes. And you may be rewarded for that. Again, stay on to the very end because I am going to be giving something away. You've got mail, 234 messages in the last 12 hours. What was I going to ask? I was going to ask something. Do you guys remember party lines? You guys have any like funny party line stories? I don't know why. Somebody like brought it up the other day about like, oh, do you remember how like there used to be party lines like back in the day? I was like, I've heard about them. I don't know them, but if you have any cool stories, let me know. I'll try to play them in the chat. And again, please make sure that you guys like and subscribe. This is Play by Play with JJ. We're a little bit off topic. Phillies are down 7-2. They're down to their final 3 outs when they charge for the internet by the hour, says Lou. Larry says, yep, I remember party lines. You mean those crazy late night chats? Yes. That was like chat rooms before they existed. Yes, that's exactly what I mean. JJ After Dark. Dude, it's fun, you know? This is like one of those games like where we can kind of like, you know, chill a little bit because, you know, there's not really much action going on and it's sort of just a relaxing type of a time. You know what I mean? Of course, we'll get back into the game. But yeah, anybody have really cool party line stories? Ugh. 172 people tuning in. Don't forget we're giving away something at the very, very end, and you're not going to want to miss it. Not going to want to miss it. You may be eligible. I couldn't even begin to try to imitate the AOL dial-up. Bottom of the 9th. Phillies down 7-2. And here comes Austin Hayes. And the pitch is taken for a strike. So here we go. Yeah, I agree. This is a chill game where we are getting beat. Let's hope that the next 2 games on national TV we can get some big wins. I agree. 0-1, and that is skied over towards the shortstop, Arcia, and he is there to make the catch over on the infield grass. And there's one away. So Dylan Lee this year has a 1.94 earned run average. He's just allowed 5 homers in his 51 innings of work, and opponents are batting .219 against him. And he'll be on to face Edmundo Sosa. Hey, JJ, hope you're doing well, says Street Fitty. Thanks for the stream, and you know I was heartbroken when Morton stayed and gave up that Marsh home run pitch, and that's taken in the dirt for a ball. Martian Schwarber, the only Philly PLI, or for the Philly players I like. It's been interesting so far, for sure. Knew it was going to be a wild series. 1 ball, no strikes. Bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Lee gets set and fires. That is outside and high for ball 2. Lots of party line stories, but I thought this was a family-friendly stream even after dark. I mean, like, you can still keep it family-friendly, but I don't know. JJ, that was in 1998. What was in 1998? I spent $500 on them. Oh, wow. Oh, okay, the party lines. 2 balls, 1 strike. I want to hear this story. Bottom of the 9th, 1 out, nobody on, and the pitch, swing and a miss. Jane says, I spent $500 on the party lines and had my butt handed to me, so maybe that's why I don't remember. Probably got hit in the head when I did that. Oh, boy. Oh, gosh. 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss, and Sosa is tagged out as he strikes out, and there's 2 away. And the Phillies are down to their final out. And it'll be Yohan Rojas. That was in 1998. Can a Braves fan count to 3, stand by? Says Larry. Surprised how well the Braves hit Ranger. Yeah, Ranger didn't have his stuff in the 3rd inning. The Braves took advantage for sure, but I think he sort of lost his command. You know, the changeup wasn't dipping as much. The curveball was a little bit off, and that was not good. You know, the pitches flattened a little bit, and they took advantage for sure. First pitch, that is in the dirt for a ball. There's Scott Fransky, radio play-by-play announcer for the Phillies. Got to meet him, and that's why I'm doing this. Told me that I need reps. And that's why we're doing this every day. 1-0, swing and a miss. I gave that $500 back to you. 1-1 delivery. Actually, Wes Wilson is batting for Yohan Rojas, and the pitch is taken down low for ball 2. If you have any feedback, Stream Elements, my bot has it. Make sure you email me at jasonjosephonair@gmail.com. 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss, and the Phillies are down to their final strike. Two and 2 is the count. Wilson steps out of the box really quickly. Eight seconds left on the pitch clock. And the pitch to Wilson. That is a called strike 3. It looked a little bit low, but the game is over. Phillies lose this one by a final score of 7-2. And the Braves even the series at 1 apiece and bounce back. There's Marcelo Zuna. Orlando Arcia is going to be the player of the game. He had 2 solo homers, also walked. And that was his 2nd career multi-homer game that he had in tonight's game. And that is the final score, 7-2. We have thoughts. And, of course, stay on till the end because you may get a surprise. Let's go. All right. So, final score, 7-2. Reynaldo Lopez, now 8-4 on the season. And Ranger Suarez is 11-6. All right. Don't spam the chat. That's all that we ask. That's all that we ask. How about the Nationals? They're coming back. They're down 7-6 in the bottom of the 9th against the Cubs. It's weird. So Rangers now 11-6 on the season. Went 4 innings. He started off really strong, man. And then just in that 3rd inning, lost his control a little bit by giving up back-to-back long balls from Arcia and Murphy. So, all right, I have my thoughts, and I want to hear your thoughts on this game. This game spelt trouble to me from the very beginning with the offense. I figured that I figured that Reynaldo was going to go out there and he was going to be really good today. Reynaldo is the type of guy where, he sort of has the Phillies number, and it was going to take Ranger a magnificent performance for the Phillies to win this game or to even be in a position, okay? And I did not think that the Phillies got off to a good start at all. And once Suarez gave up the 2 solo homers, I was like, well, the Phillies are really going to have to pull one out of their you-know-whats. But, yeah, so it was a weird loss tonight. Not something that I'm necessarily upset about. I expected this. I actually saw this coming. But the question is, how do you bounce back tomorrow? Right? Tomorrow, you're going to be going up against, I believe it's going to be Max Fried. So Zach Wheeler's on the mound tomorrow. Tomorrow has to be a win. They have to win tomorrow's game. So I think that you're in a good position with Zach Wheeler. I think that I feel a lot better with Zach Wheeler on the mound tomorrow going up against Max Fried. I think that the Phillies can definitely do a better job with him on the mound, and maybe they'll have some better approaches against Max tomorrow than they did against Reynaldo, because Reynaldo, again, has really good stuff. I can't lie. Sometimes when you're facing a really good pitcher, it's tough. It's really tough to hit off of the pitcher, and I'm not trying to make excuses for the Phillies, but the curveball and the changeup looked really good tonight from Reynaldo. And, if he was on our team, we'd probably say the same thing. So the thing I don't like about tonight, though, is that they had their opportunities. And I knew that they were going to have to try to get at him early. They had a golden opportunity early in the game where Bryce got on with a double and Castellanos walked. And Stott missed an opportunity to cash him in. And then Marsh gets on with a one-out single in the bottom of the second. Sosa flies out to left. Marsh stole second base, and then he also tagged up and went over to third. But Rojas is at bat. First pitch, foul out over to first. You can't do that there. So I was not happy about that either. So, all right. I'm okay with the series split. Yeah, I was, again, I'm not disappointed about tonight's loss. It would have been nice for them to win this game, but I figured that they were going to struggle against Reynaldo Lopez. He's just a good pitcher, man. He is. He's a really good pitcher. So, all right. One word to describe that game. It was a weird one, man. There was one other thing that I sort of noted. I'm hoping that Alec Bohm's okay. I am. And I'm hoping that Bryce had a good game today. I'll take that. That was a nice positive. Got on with 2 doubles. Also got on with a single as well. That's something that I'll take. I'll take that. I need Bryce Harper to start hitting. So that's a sign of that's definitely a good sign. JT had a nice swing in the 7th inning. That was good, too. Stott is hitting the ball better. That's another nice thing as well. But nothing really to be too happy about with tonight's game. I thought that Rob's bullpen tonight was a little bit limited. I can't necessarily blame Rob for this game. I give Rob a C today. I thought that he was average, But, yeah. All right. So before we sign off, all right, I promise y'all that some of you are going to be getting a gift. Some of you. All right? So I appreciate you all staying on. I really do. But here we go, man. Here we go. We're going to give away some memberships. All right? Who's ready? Who's ready, man? I think I'm ready. So let's do this. Let's give away some memberships, shall we? There we go. 10 memberships given away. Ben, Chris, Nicholas, Will Dog, Crawley. There we go. Who else? Asia Roberson. Nice. Is that it? So, all right. So, congratulations on becoming new members. Benjamin Cook is now a member as well. Members get exclusive perks on my channel, including special emojis. You also get special access to videos, and you also get early access to podcasts that I post on here as well. It's really, really cool stuff. So, congratulations to all the new members of the Play-by-Play with JJ community. I'm happy that y'all stayed on here to the end. Congratulations to all of you. It's great. But yeah, all right. I think that's going to do it for me. I love each and every one of you. And I will catch you all tomorrow, man. I will catch you all tomorrow. Asia just became a sponsor. That's great. I was holding out for a Bryce Harper bobblehead. Hey, man. We're going to start to do some more giveaways, and I want to reward these people, man. I do. And there's going to be just more than membership giveaways. There's going to be more things to win as well as we go into the month of October. We'll have some really cool things. Trap House Bowman says, thanks. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. I hope that you enjoy our content, and I hope that you stay. I do. I really hope that you stay. All right. Good night, JJ. Love and respect. Good night, everybody. Good night, John Boy. All right. Adios. Have a good night. Lala Tov. All right.